Naspers, and we're bringing it home, is, as you all know, a multinational media giant with stakes in internet businesses in emerging markets, pay TV and print media. You've got to talk about Tencent here.
Now that's the group's most significant asset, which is 35% stake in Tencent. And on that whole online retail theme, they do have that stake in JD.com, which is a big competitor to Alibaba. They also own Multichoice in Africa. The company has a market cap of 932 billion rand, a PE ratio of 91, and a dividend yield of 0.24%.
So results out recently from this one, and a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction from the market. Is there anything to be concerned about?
Byron, I don't think so. Maybe slightly disappointing compared to what the market was expecting.
The market is demanding, though, isn't it?
It is. Well, when you trade at the multiple they do, I mean, yeah, you are going to get punished if you disappoint. That being said, the share is moving up quite nicely in recent sessions, despite all the volatility. What you do is have to critically analyze where Tencent is now and what the future is. And what's quite interesting and what's emerging recently with Tencent is the gaming revenues that they're garnering. They're now the undisputed leader in gaming revenues globally, head and shoulders above everything else, and it's massively cash generative. All these little in-app purchases and that type of thing really add to it. So they bought a recent acquisition was Supercell, which is Clash of the Clans. For those of you who do or don't know it, I have never played it before, but people are spending a lot of money on that platform.
I'm not convinced about that. It sounds as though Clash of the Clans you know quite a lot about.
It was a disclaimer. Yeah, it's huge. They paid almost 9 billion for it, and if you put that into context, so against Microsoft to pay 26 billion odd for LinkedIn, that makes a loss. This company, it's a Finnish company, makes almost $1 billion profit a year. So they've fantastic acquisition, hundreds of millions of users.
So let's put the share price up again here, because Byron, I want you to come in. I mean, obviously, we have been trading at all-time highs on Naspers, and that was before the results announcement. So you've seen a pullback, but look, that is not something that you can really say this is a dramatic downward slide.
No, but I mean, crazily enough, it still trades at a discount to its own stake in Tencent, which is a listed entity. So I still think the whole sort of, and we're focusing on online retail here, the whole beast of online retail hasn't even been realized by investors. I'm sure Koos Becker and Bob van Dijk are very well aware of, the potential there. If you go onto the Naspers website, it's quite interesting. So they've got a map of the globe and then sort of little flags where they operate, and it's basically over the whole globe. And then you scroll over the brands of their online retails, and the little flags pop up as to where these brands are actually operating. So they have little, like takealot.com that we have here, they have businesses like that in almost every developing market around the globe. So they really are, the sort of what Amazon are in the US to developing markets, and they're putting a lot of their extra money into those businesses.
So perhaps the story hasn't yet actually received the attention that it needs.
Not even close.
Where do you think this one's going to go? Come on, let's do a little punching here. Are we heading for 4,000 rand a share on Naspers?
I think it could easily reach those levels because, like I said, it's still trading at a discount to its own Tencent holding. So once the market realizes that, in fact, there are other businesses there,
is free.
Yes.
Then we're going to see this one shoot up.
Yeah, so you are getting the local operations for free. So yeah, they must be pricing in some risk we don't know about. Yeah. But
the market, gentlemen, is usually right. So why hasn't the market realized that, as you say, it's trading at such a discount? They know that it's trading at a discount to the Tencent valuation,
which is listed in Hong Kong, which is price is determined by probably a more sophisticated market than ours.
Exactly.
So maybe
so why hasn't this one repriced?
I don't think South African investors can understand why people will spend money on Clash of Clans. I think it's the gaming element of Tencent that's quite hard to grasp. We can't go onto WeChat in the Chinese platform.
We're not technical savvy in the South African investment space.
It's hard to understand that Chinese market.
Hot or not?
There's very little not to like about this. So yeah, hot for me, and they've been proving investors right for a long time. So I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, most South African analysts are hot on this one. Everyone's got a stake in it, but yet it still trades at a discount. So definitely hot.